Hi there, graders. I hope you're having a great day so far today. Today we are going to go ahead and work on story problems that have to do with multiplication and division. And I really hope that my computer doesn't do this the whole time. It lasted all school day working, so hopefully, cross your fingers for me, that it'll at least work during this lesson because it will be very frustrating if it doesn't work. So, like I said, we're talking about multiplication and division story problems today. So something important that you need to know is that sometimes you'll have to divide in story problems and sometimes you'll have to multiply. And of course, sometimes you'll have to add or subtract as well, but we're not doing that today. Okay, so here are some key reminders for if you have to multiply in a problem or divide. So you have to multiply when you have to combine groups together. So if you have two numbers, like 5 groups of 3, let's say you have 5 desks and each of them have 3 pencils on top of them, you have 5 groups of 3, okay? And that is a key reminder that you have to multiply. So 5 times 3 would be 15 pencils in all. And you also have to multiply when the total number is unknown. So when you multiply, you're trying to find the total number, okay? Now, division is the opposite of that, okay? It's just reverse. So division is when you're actually making groups. So you might know, the total number. Maybe the total number is 35, and you know you have 5 desks, but you don't know how many are on each desk. So that would be 35 divided by 5, and then you have 7, okay? So it is when the total number is known, and you're trying to find a part of that problem, okay? So we're going to keep this in mind today. We're going to do 5 story problems total, and then you will have to do 4 story problems on Seesaw on your own. All right, so let's look at number 1. All right. Oh, cross your fingers for me that it will work. If it doesn't work, I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, there it is. You guys probably think I'm crazy. All right, we are looking at number 1 here. So you don't really need to get anything out. You don't have to write this down. All I want you to do is pay attention and follow along. Mom made 16 total pancakes for 4 people. How many pancakes does each person get? So first I have to decide, do I have to multiply or divide in this problem? And I can also draw a picture. So sometimes drawing a picture might be easier. Sometimes you might think that might be more work. It just depends on what you want to do. So we see that Mom made 16 total pancakes for 4 people. So if I have 4 people, 1, 2, 3, don't judge my people here. I have 4 people. Each of them gets 4 pancakes. Oops. Oh, sorry. Nope. There's 16 pancakes in all. Between all of them, there's 16 pancakes. Okay? So I have 4 people, 16 pancakes, and the question says, how many does each person get? Well, I know that if I know the total number, I have to do what? Do I have to multiply or divide if I know the total number? I have to divide. It says when the total number is known, I divide. So I would do 16 divided by 4 because I have 16 pancakes divided by 4 people. And 16 divided by 4 would be, what do you think? What times 4 equals 16? If you're thinking 4, then you are correct. Okay? So the answer would be 4 pancakes per person. I always like to label my story problems. So 4 pancakes per person. All right, let's go on to number 2. I'm going to try to zoom this in. Hopefully it will not be weird on me and stop working. All right, there we go. It worked. Okay, number 2. There are 5 rows of desks in Miss Johnson's classroom. Each row has 4 desks in it. How many desks are in all? Okay, so I am seeing that I have 5 rows of desks, and each row has 4 desks. How many desks are in all? So do we know the total number, or do we not know the total number? Do we know the number of desks that are in all, or do we not? No, we don't know. It says how many desks are in all. We're trying to find that. So we do not know the total number. The total number is unknown. And if we go back to this, when the total number is unknown, we have to multiply. The total number is unknown. You could also draw a picture here. And you could draw 5 rows of 4. So if I do 5 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 4. That would be 5 times 4. Well, what does 5 times 4 equal? If you're thinking 20, then that's the correct answer. So the answer would be 20 desks. That is the total. That is what we had to figure out. Okay, so we are down 2 problems. We have 3 more to go. Okay, all right. So number 3, Miss Johnson has a bookshelf with 3 shelves. She has 5 plants on each shelf. How many plants are all together? And if you don't know this about me, you probably wouldn't know this about me if you're not in my class, but I am a crazy plant lady. I love plants. I actually have a plant right here that one of my lovely students, Cameron, gave me for Valentine's Day. So thank you, Cameron. But I love plants, and I have a lot of them at my house too. So I actually do have a bookshelf that has 3 shelves on it, and I have 5 plants on each shelf. That's a lot of plants. So we have to find out how many plants that is altogether. And no, I'm not lying about this. I love plants. So I could draw a picture, or I could use this and figure out, do I have to multiply or divide? Well, do I know the total number? Do I know how many plants I have altogether? I don't. So if the total number is unknown, then I have to multiply. And I can also draw a picture. So if I was going to draw a picture, I would have a bookshelf here with 3 shelves on it. 1, 2, 3. And I have 5 plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each shelf. So that's how I could draw a picture. So I have to do 3 times 5 for 3 groups of 5. And what would that answer be? 3 times 5. If you're thinking 15, then you are correct. So on that shelf altogether, I have 15 plants. You might think, wow, Miss Johnson, that's a lot of plants. Well, I probably have close to 30 plants in my house. So maybe more than that even. I don't know. But it's a lot to take care of, but I love them. So you probably think I'm a crazy plant lady now, but that's fine. All right, we're going to go on to number 4, and we're talking about donuts, which is one of my favorite foods. Maybe it's one of your favorite foods too. The donut shop has 72 donuts to sell left. So like they have 72 donuts left to sell for the day. They put them in equal packages of 9. How many are in each pack? Okay, think to yourself, do we know the total number, or are we trying to figure out the total number? It says the donut shop has 72 donuts left to sell. They put them in equal packages of 9. How many are in each pack? Well, let's look at our sheet here. This is very useful. It says when we are multiplying, we have to combine groups, and the total is unknown. When we're dividing, we are making groups, and the total is known. I think the total is known because we have 72 donuts left to sell. That's the total number that we have left of donuts. And we're putting them in equal packages of 9. So we wonder how many are in each pack. So we're making groups. So that means that we have to divide here. Okay? So 72 divided by 9. You could draw a picture, but I don't know about you. I do not want to draw out 72 circles or X's. So that's why it's important to know whether you have to multiply or divide to save you some time. 72 divided by 9. Well, what times 9 equals 72? These are a little bit more of higher numbers. I'll give you a second to figure that out. Oh no, it stopped working again. Oh my goodness. This thing. If you are thinking that 8 is the right answer, then you are correct. All right, 8 is the answer. 72 divided by 9 equals 8. So there are 8 donuts in each pack. I don't know why this is not working. Well, let me try something real quick. Cross your fingers for me, because we only have one problem left. And it doesn't look like it's gonna work, which is fine. Oh, I spoke too soon. It is working. You guys probably think I'm crazy. All right, let's get the last problem out of the way before it decides not to work again. I don't know why it doesn't work sometimes, because it works all day for my class. So it is just very finicky. All right, last problem. Miss Johnson makes 8 plates of dinner for her family. There is 5 shrimp on each plate. How many shrimp are there in all? I don't know about you, but I love seafood. Love shrimp. So if I'm making 7 plates of dinner, so 7 plates of food for my family, and there's 5 shrimp on each plate, I need to know how many are there in all. So do I know the total number of shrimp? No, I do not know the total number of shrimp. Okay, and when I don't know the total number, when the total is unknown, I have to do what? I have to multiply. So I could also draw a picture. So if I make 7 plates of food, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's 5 shrimp on each plate, I need to know how many shrimp there are together. So I can do 7 times 5. And what is 7 times 5? If you are thinking 35, then you're right. There's 35 shrimp. So 35 shrimp is how many there are in all, and that is the answer. Okay? So when you're doing your Seesaw assignment, I have something like this up for you on Seesaw. You can look at it when you are answering the problems and when you're trying to figure them out and figure out if you have to multiply or divide. Okay? I wish you all luck, and if you need to watch any parts of this video again, make sure that you do that, because sometimes we need to watch things more than once to get it to really, really stick in our brains, okay? So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.